Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, proprietor of the new Delilah's Self-Storage in northern Great Neck, Virginia Beach.
That's right, and we are your Sexperts. We're coming to you live every week with a different topic of the week, topic of the day, topic of the minute, hour.
Topic du jour.
Topic du jour from a different location. We're coming to you live, actually outside of your new place. Congrats on this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've bin really struggling to find a career path. I was like, I need a job where I don't have to do a lot. How about a self-storage where they have to store it their own damn selves? I don't even have to go in. It is the most laid-back job. I haven't done shit in 2 months.
You know, and for any self-storage proprietors out there, we're not burning you. Delilah is just a really big fan of yours.
I couldn't be more excited to work less.
He also told me he's coming for your job, so watch the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, I'm not stopping with this location. I'm going to have people storing their own shit all over this country.
You may look under your breakfast table one day and there's some shit that isn't yours. Guess what? Delilah's done stored it. That's a good tagline, by the way. Delilah done stole it.
That gives it the false impression that I'm going to do something.
But no, you want false impressions sometimes. They help.
Hence the fact that we call ourselves Sexperts.
Right. And Tinder has nothing to do with Tinder. You know, Facebook dating, that sort of thing.
Tender? Like chicken tender?
Tenderness. I got a great singing voice. All right, so let's get to we're talking about a different topic every week, and I want to introduce this topic because I want to get to the guest in just a little bit. The topic of the day is balls deep in some pussy.
This was one near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, because we're talking about cat yoga. Balls deep in some pussy.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't get it? You know, like a yoga ball and then pussy, cat.
Is there such thing as a yoga ball?
Okay, so obviously Delilah needs some learning. We'll talk all about balls deep in some pussy in just a little bit. Let's get to our guest. Hi there, welcome.
Hey.
Did you just walk out of a storage unit?
Oh, hey, I'm Lookout Larry.
Hey, Lookout Larry, what's going on? What are you all about, Lookout Larry?
Hey, behind every good peeping Tom, there's a lookout. Lookout Larry.
Do you also own your own business, or is that just your personal motto?
It's a way of life.
Okay, so you're not in it for the money. You're in it for the love of looking out.
If you need a lookout, call on Larry. Lookout Larry.
You mentioned peeping Toms. Do you only look out for peeping Toms, or you look out for your brothers?
I look out for anyone that needs a lookout. But behind every good peeping Tom, there's a Lookout Larry.
Too bad the USS Valdez didn't hire him.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
I'm the man on the ground looking out.
Yeah, historically, where were you with the Titanic?
We were on land looking out. Lookout Larry. We were formed after the 1906 combustion at a child sweatshop in the meat markets.
Yeah, I heard there were several things historically. You're from this kind of not ancient, but historical group. That's kind of cult-like. Like you ascribe to the religion of looking out. And your grandfather was the lookout for the Titanic, and he fell asleep at the wheel. And that what led you to this life of looking out.
My grandfather did fall asleep at the wheel, but I will not fall asleep. Service unto others. Always be looking out for your neighbor, for anyone that needs help day or night, 25 hours a day, I'll be looking out.
That's a much broader definition than your original one, which was just peeping toms. Now it's like, now I'm actually behind you. Like it sounds like a good thing. If you were just enabling peeping toms, that didn't sound like it was doing good for the world.
I'm sure you've fallen on, hard times where it's like people used to use your services more. Now it's just peeping toms mostly.
I do some peeping Tom work, some looking out. I'm not doing the peeping.
Yeah.
I'm doing the looking out. I'm just on the ground.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I'd like to broaden into other, look out for birds flying into windows.
How would you stand in front of the glass and be like, "Hey, bird, don't run in the glass."
Car. That is the emergency. That is the world-renowned bird call. Emergency. Letting birds know that there's a clear, opaque.
Did you go to high school?
Negatory.
Who was looking out for the Lookout Larry?
Speaking of school, let's get into. I want to hear your perspective on our topic of the day, which is balls deep in some pussy. And we call it that because at Chuck E. Cheese there's a ball pit. Sorry, and sometimes there's going to be women and men in the ball pit.
Were you raised by like parents who cared for you? Like literally, who looked out for Lookout Larry?
That's a deep question. Good one.
I never knew my mom.
Mm-hmm. You probably had one.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a woodshed with one door and a man. And that man became known to me as Uncle.
So not your father?
Not until I was about 10, 11 years old. I knew his first name, Carl.
What'd you call him before then?
Uncle.
Oh.
He just called me, "Hey, you." And I would look out. It started at the banks and the chicken feed stores. And then at the post office. Always had me just looking out at the American Legion.
What do you ever say? "Hey, you. Good looking out."
Oh.
No, but I would have loved to hear that.
Oh, God. Here's a tissue.
Words of affirmation.
Did he ever say...
Is that Lookout Larry's love language?
That is Lookout Larry's love language.
That's a lot of alliteration.
Look out Larry's love language.
Lookout Larry's love language coming to you.
Yeah, I heard you're starting a new Lookout-based podcast called Lookout Larry's Love Languages. Talk about that.
Lookout Larry's love language. There's only one love language.
It's a weekly discussion of words of affirmation.
It's a pretty short one. It's about 4 to 6 minutes long.
It's 4 to 6 minutes long. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. You have to have 20/20 vision to be a Lookout Larry. But you can be a male or a female.
Okay.
Which that brings me to another question. Is looking out easier in hindsight? Or by definition, is it impossible?
Now, looking Larry doesn't mean to be a Monday morning quarterback. But looking back, looking out is the best look.
And looking out is not looking back. If you're looking back, you're on the attack, Jack.
That's looking in.
Don't get stacked.
That's looking in. And we don't go there.
Situational awareness, boys.
Whoa, easy. Wow. That came out of
Just turned
nowhere.
into my high school football coach.
That's step one.
All right, so speaking of hindsight, looking back, talk about some of your failures where you may have been looking out. I know you said you don't fall asleep at the wheel because you're grandpappy, but talk about some failures when your looking out wasn't looking good enough.
Yes. They say our failures only make us stronger, but that's not working in my case. I've had a lot of failure. I started by looking out for those breaking into vehicles. And
It's okay. Stop crying. You can talk about it. You can talk about it.
I don't even know if I could talk about it.
No, you can talk about it.
They would let my sister go, Sally, and she would run up to the vehicle and she would test the door handles to see if they were open. And I would they had me stand in the middle of the street, and I would look to see if there's any cars coming.
Yeah.
And if I saw a car coming, I'd yell, "Honk, honk." And if I saw a person coming, I'd yell, "Peep, peep."
Does it honk like a car or like a geese?
That's where the first thing went wrong.
Oh no! What happened? What happened to Sally?
Sally was hit by a car.
So you didn't see the car coming? What happened?
No, I saw the car coming, but I yelled, "Peep, peep!" So you thought a person was coming, but a car was coming to hit her. Knocked her dead.
That's where that only not going to high school came. You got a little backwards. That's okay. We all have our our holes in our education. That's fine. I don't want to. Now I do want to ask you. You said you grew up in a shack with one door and this mysterious man named Uncle. Where did the sister come in? Where'd you get a sister from?
From the neighbors.
The neighbors of your shack.
We just adopt her. When you grow up farm life, sometimes maybe a mallard wanders into your yard, or maybe a sister. You don't turn a blind chin. You just accept the animal that comes into your zip code.
Well, speaking of animal that comes in your zip code, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is balls deep in some pussy.
I can tell you an animal that could use a lookout.
What's that?
A female mallard.
Why is that?
You ever seen what a male mallard does to them?
Oh, no.
Look out, there's a male mallard.
I think we may even do that as a topic of the day, just as a PSA.
So, yeah, let's do that. Let's record a PSA right now.
Whoa. Okay.
Some lookout PSAs.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the male mallard, but let's record some Lookout Larry PSAs.
And you can use these. You can use these on your website.
Where you say to a certain person, target audience, what they need to look out for.
Okay. You ready?
Let's go ahead and record this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're already... Oh, my God.
Well, I got to press a special button that records the recording, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You give me the population, I got the message.
Here we go. I'll
2 birds with 1 recording.
Okay. I'll count you in. All right. 3, 2...
Give me the population, and I'll give you the message.
What?
I was going to let you come up with both.
We can give you some populations.
Sure, yeah, we'll give
clowns.
you
All right, here we go. 3, 2.
For clowns, look out for the child that's not laughing, because he is secretly journaling about death at home.
In the arms of the angel. All right, pause. Okay, awesome, good. We need a little more emotion from you, but let's give you another population.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Community pool lifeguards.
All right, and 3, 2.
Community pool lifeguards. Look for the community pool lifeguard that won't take off his shirt. If he won't take off his shirt in public, what else is he hiding?
In the arms of an uncle.
Look out, Larry. PSA number 22.
All right, pause that. Awesome, good job. I thought you were going to go to journaling again, but no, you didn't. It's interesting. It seems like you're always looking out for one suspect. Okay, let's give you another population. Cold Stone Creamery workers, probably teens. All right, here we go. 3, 2.
Look out for the Cold Stone Creamery worker who says that you gave them a $10 bill when you really gave them a 20. And it might be 22 minutes after 4 o'clock. You got to pick up your kids for soccer. And no, she owes you $18 change, not 8. Look out for that little snot-nosed sister.
In the arms of the
Uncle.
All right, pause that. Wow, I didn't even think about that. I truly did not know what to look out for until you told me what to look out for. So good looking out. Why was it the Sarah McLachlan song singing Uncle? What was that?
Because the guy who raised him in the shed was named Uncle. So in the arms of Uncle.
Uncle with a K, Unkle.
When'd you last see your uncle? Did you hug him?
I last saw him when
What was the last thing you said to him? Look out.
I last saw him when we pulled into a handicap spot that we shouldn't have been using in front of a Walgreens. And I said, hey, look out for me. I'll be back in 90 seconds. And I ran in to get some hygiene products. I came out. He was gone.
He abandoned you?
Abandoned.
At what age? Sorry. How old were you?
I don't believe in age. It was sometime it was cold outside, probably November.
Of this year? What? How many moons ago?
Oh, gosh. More than, see, I got 11 fingers, more than 11.
Okay. I do like you are a font of knowledge. Let's not talk about populations. Let's talk about me and Delilah. So, what kinds of things should we be looking out for? Let me just throw just something very simple. If we're like at a Target, just like a department store, grocery, like what are some things that some people, or in particular me and Delilah, don't normally look out for, but should in those circumstances?
At a Target, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Something you want to be looking out for is the security cameras.
Well, why?
What you always want to know where all the security cameras is, and also a secret shopper. Another lookout, I can spot a secret shopper.
How do you know?
Oh, I know. So what I do is I get a cart and I make a little bit of commotion. And then I ask two people on opposite sides of the store the same question. And then they go to find me, I hide. So what I've done is I create a little bit of chaos.
Start yelling about their lack of cranberritas.
Exactly. So I got two people trying to find me to answer a question.
Yeah.
And then I'm creating a little bit of commotion. Then I'm putting things into my cart. Maybe I slide something up in my jacket. It's just a holding place.
You know, another good way to create commotion at a Target is demand a cashier service you at the automated cashier place.
Yes.
Say, I demand it.
That person, huh?
I want a Target team member here immediately.
So Delilah and I are going out for a little field trip, a little sexpert research at the zoo. So what should we look out for there? Besides, obviously, tigers or whatever. Don't fall in the tiger cage. What else?
Well, first thing you want to do is when you arrive at the zoo,
Yeah.
you want to see all the animals in alphabetical order.
Wait, what?
You want to see all the animals in alphabetical order.
Why? What are you looking out for there?
Listen, every lookout needs a good system, and every system needs a good inventory. So when you get there, I do not trust the system they set up. So when I get there, I arrive with an empty journal with the letters A through Z, and I find the orangutan with the letter A. See him first.
I'm really worried about your education. I don't think Uncle was teaching you well.
B, I find a bird.
Just when there are multiple birds.
Cross it off the list. And then what also I like to do is when I go anywhere, like a water park, a zoo, maybe church, I like to point out the things that are wrong and bring it to the attention of the owner, the priest, the manager at Target, the zoologist. Point out things that are wrong.
So talking to me about your environment here. So we're outside Delilah's storage unit. What kinds of things you're looking out for, and what is he doing wrong? Because honestly, he could use a bit of feedback. Go for
Thanks. I thought I was doing a good job.
Well, first, he's got an American flag flying, but it's only 23 feet high. Everyone knows American flag is to fly at 27 feet high.
Ooh.
That's true.
Good point. Good looking out.
Good looking out.
What else? What else are you looking out for?
Also, we want to talk about curb appeal.
What's that?
We want to talk about his landscaping. You're talking about the way the curb looks. Is it attractive to a customer or a potential customer? And also, these bushes, they're too damn high. A peeping Tom could get right down in those bushes.
Here's a question about peeping Toms.
Yeah.
Why are they still called that? That's a stupid name. Why is there not a better name?
Like pervert?
But peeping Tom's a specific type of pervert, right? So we need a name like a viewer or a
Voyeurism.
Right.
A peeping Tom.
window-based voyeur.
Window-based. It sounds like he operates on the Windows operating system. Windows-based.
They can't even speak to Mac voyeurs.
And also, as a lookout, Larry, we'll look out for a peeping Tom, but we will not assist. So I will not get down.
But no, wait. You wait 1 second. Looking out is assisting, sir.
Ooh.
We will not get down on all fours and let them use our back as some sort of ladder, human ladder. That is unobligatory.
Unethical.
So, okay, you obviously have your lines, but I can see how the lines can get twisted a little bit. So, to some of your critics, like Delilah here, that says that, well, by looking out, you are assisting. What is your response?
It is a muddy line, but so's the Mississippi. She's a muddy river boy.
And if it's okay to look out for a peeping Tom, like what isn't okay? Like who wouldn't you look out? Like would you look out for Hitler?
I know it's a slippery slope, but I was thinking the exact same thing.
Pyong.
A seeing-eye dog.
Wait, what?
A seeing-eye dog has his own goddamn job. It's been trained. So I would not look out for that dog. It jumps. Who's looking out for the dog? Not
Sounds
me.
like you're jealous.
Oh.
They're taking your work.
They get a vest.
We're lookouts the original Seeing Eye Dog.
They get a
too
vest.
expensive.
I spent 19 Novembers in that shed with no vest. Those dogs get a vest after 8 weeks. I never even been on Facebook. Those dogs, they got their own Facebook pages. They get treats, good boys, data boys. People rub their ears.
If you could just get one of those, which would it be?
Which do you want from Delilah right now?
That a boy.
Dude, Delilah, he's done good.
Does it have to be sincere?
Fake it. It's been faked all my life.
Okay, attaboy.
Oh, that's a tender moment right there.
Go ahead and rub his ears, Dr. John.
Here you go. Let me rub your ears. Oh, it's a little scaly.
His legs,
must be November.
His legs quivering.
Sometimes I think I've tried so hard looking out for others that I've never looked out for myself.
You should. Oh shoot, we gotta get to
Yeah, you should. Moving along.
we gotta get to our time of the day, which is balls deep in some pussy. But oh god, Delilah, you haven't even checked on your Hampton location, my friend.
It takes care of itself.
No, we gotta go. I'm so
runs
sorry.
Itself.
Okay, well, on the app, on the storage app, it says it's on fire. So there's a fire in Hampton.
That's no. Our prices are on fire.
I don't think so.
You need to look out.
We got to cut this. Yeah, we got to cut this storage. Maybe you can look out for the storage units. That'd be a great little partnership there. I'm so sorry. We couldn't get to the topic of the day, which is balls deep in some pussy. I was curious about that myself, but we'll just have to save it for the website. Thank you so much, Lookout Larry, for looking out. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to? Any last words? Anything?
If you're looking out for others, don't forget to get up early and look out for yourself first.
Love it.
Leave it.
That's it for the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and you have to put it in there yourself. It's self-storage.
See you sex time.
My favorite animal is an orangutan.
Da-da-to-do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.